Redcranke here from Death Curse Society, sitting with the big swag himself, Brett Wagner, right here at Slash and Bass Film Festival in Topeka, Kansas. How we doing tonight, sir?
Folks, if you know how this guy normally talks and then you get that pizzazz that he just put out there, Redcranke.
Yeah.
That sounds like a drug guys used to do in the 70s. Yeah.
It's my native name.
Yeah, we're having a good time out here, Topeka, and you know, big day coming tomorrow. We're almost done for this Friday night, and you know, so hopefully all these Topeka folks come out and see us tomorrow this weekend. Yeah, but
yeah. There's been a few here. I just got finished watching the first movie that started out, Body Count. You don't have a movie playing here?
I don't have a movie playing here. I mean, I have a couple movies coming out in December. Desert Fiends, then Skate to Hell comes out, I think, in the middle of next year, and Body Count, Jennifer Nagel, I believe, was in that, and that's a good thing about this deal is you have some celebs in, you got some vendors, but you got all the filmmakers as well here, so it's pretty cool.
This your first time in Topeka?
Yes. My last. No, I'm just teasing.
Have you found the good barbecue yet? Because that's what I'm looking for.
I have not found any good barbecue
We need to find some good barbecue.
I mean, I think we're supposed to go to, it's not Taco Jack's, is it? Or there is a Mexican food restaurant called, hey, Alan, what's that Mexican restaurant, something Jack's? What's that Mexican restaurant called something Jack's?
Oh, Tortilla Jacks?
Tortilla Jacks. Tortilla Jacks, folks.
We got to figure it out.
We're going to probably go to Tortilla Jacks. What time do they close? You can't see the guy I'm talking to on camera.
Sure.
No, we're fine. But yes, Tortilla Jacks. We're going to probably go to tonight to get something to eat. So,
Nice.
yes, but I haven't found good barbecue yet. I know it's here. I know when I'm in Kansas City, I go to a place called Topeka Hamburgers, which is, if you've never been there, thoroughly amazing. The grill's been there for 30 years, so you get that.
This is in Kansas City?
Kansas City.
I'll tell you one to go to in Kansas City for barbecue. A place
Okay.
called Tin Kitchen. It's a little bit out of the way. It's in Weston.
Tin Kitchen.
But it's called Tin Kitchen.
All right.
That's some of the best barbecue I've had in my life. I'm the
All right.
foodie out of our
I can
group,
look.
so-
I look at this man's 385 pounds.
I know it. I don't
know
look
he
it, but-
eats. You know he eats. So yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, we're having a good time out here. I'm glad I've never been to Topeka before, so you know, you fly into Kansas City, direct flight from Los Angeles, so just 2.5 hours. You get on the freeways, you're here in an hour.
Yeah. Well, now you were involved in CJ Vecchio's The Evil 3.
The Evil 3.
Which is available on Blu-ray and DVD now.
Yes, we've won like 17 awards.
How'd you get involved with that production?
CJ conned me into doing it. Said he was going to make me famous and
Too many
pay me
tequila
a lot
shots
of
one
money.
night?
No, I wish I drank. He's just a good guy. He's going to be doing Milwaukee Horror Con.
Yes.
So next year we're going to be doing Milwaukee Horror Con in March, I believe. March 5th, 14th, 15th, 16th. I know I was planning on, I think, having Dave Sheridan, Felissa Rose, myself, and maybe one or two other guests come in. You know, keep it on a good level the first year. But
Sure.
CJ is a very smart guy, loves the business, and we wish him the best.
Yeah. Are you going to be part of the Chicago Horror Film Festival?
I am.
coming up?
I'm already overbooked.
You're overbooked?
Yeah, so 10 weekends in a row I've done, and then I had like 2 weekends. Wasn't basic. They were near my house, so I count those as not really going out and working. But now obviously we're in convention season, so it's going to be 8 more weekends in a row.
What cons you got coming up that you're going to be at?
Oh my gosh, Halloween Expo. That's XSPO, Spokane, Washington. Me, Thom Mathews. So I want to say Alex Vincent, Christina Elise McCarthy, a few other people. Then we have, of course, Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes. That's the big one.
Going to be at Atrox Factory in Leeds, Alabama. Haven't done that in 20 years, so I'm excited to go back. That's one of the great haunts. Just a gigantic haunt in Alabama. Beautiful place. Real cool thing. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. So we're going to be thoroughly busy, and it's convention season. So
Well, you were, I don't know if you can say much about it, but you were talking earlier with me off camera about a project between you.
Well, I am just going to be an
me.
actor in it.
Stop me now. If I
No,
can't
we're
ask.
good. That's
All
fine.
right.
Vincent DiSanti was Never Hike Alone, and Thom Mathews. They've come up with a really good idea for a movie, and I've been, wanted to work with Vincent for a long time, and obviously Thom is a very good friend of mine, and Thom said, "Yeah, you're in." So I'm real excited about it. It's going to be it's something very funny. Obviously, Thom is Return of the Living Dead, and people well known for that, and of course Friday the 13th Part 6. But he's got a great idea for a movie, and between him and Vincent, I think it's going to be it'll be something. It'll be big.
Something maybe you're
Funny.
hoping to shoot next year.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And very funny.
gonna
And we're
keep-
probably going to do Desert Fiends too next year. The Desert Fiends got picked up by Gravitas.
Nice.
I think it's Gravitas Films. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gravitas Films. And the poster is amazing. Thoroughly amazing. And that's a fun movie. Very fun, very gross.
And you say the first part comes out in November?
December. I
December.
think they're releasing it. So we're pretty excited about that. And then, it's going to be... we're pretty excited
Excellent.
about it. So I think Desert Fiends 2 is going to be a big deal. Sean C. Phillips directing, and I think I think people are going to dig it.
All right. Last question I have for you.
Yeah.
What have you seen this year in horror that you just absolutely love?
Oh gosh, that's a tough one. I'm real excited for Terrifier 3.
Of course.
I'll be honest with you. I should tell you a movie I didn't like.
Uh-oh. Go
Great
ahead.
concept, great couple good kills, great costume and mask,
In a violent
in
nature.
a violent nature.
I couldn't
People
agree
either
more.
love it or they hate it, and I was just like, I don't get it. But it gave me some ideas for
Yeah.
another movie I would love to do. But great, especially there's 2 kills in it. They're amazing. The creature that's walking around is great.
That movie would have been great as like a 35-minute short. I don't think they
Would
should
have
have
been
stretched
phenomenal.
it.
They stretched it
far
with
too
people
long.
walking and following that creature 6 different times for
Right.
5 minutes at a time. You're just like, but they got a part 2, so who am I to judge? They got a part 2. The poster looks amazing for part 2.
Yeah,
with that
the
hook, with that hook.
Yeah.
So, would I like to be in part 2? Of course. Will I probably be in part 2? Probably not after this conversation. But
Let's make some contacts happen here.
yeah,
folks.
let's go. But going to Scotland HorrorCon in 2 weeks, Glasgow. So I'm pretty, I'm not looking forward to the plane ride, but I'm looking forward to, Scotland's got some heavy-duty fans. So
Oh, yeah.
Going to be there with the Grim Life Collective. The people are they're very cool. They're very kind of the voice of horror now. I think they're
We've
for the-
crossed paths with them.
yeah, good,
quite a few
good
times.
folks.
Yeah.
And the guy from the first Blood and Honey, Craig David Dowsett. Dowsett, yeah.
Okay.
So
He's going to be there?
I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So I'm real excited because he played Winnie the Pooh
Okay.
in the first one, and it should be fun. So
Good, man. Well, appreciate your time as always.
Yeah,
always
thank
good
you,
to see
buddy.
you. We
Yes.
see him all over the place. We finally got to sit down with him and say hello.
Sorry if I stalled a little bit, folks. I'm normally not a staller.
We're going to get him on the live show sometime for you guys
Ooh.
to ask questions
Yeah,
at some point. So,
Maybe.
Yeah, no, we're going to do it.
It costs a good barbecue dinner somewhere.
We're going to do it. I'll meet you at Tin Kitchen on Sunday.
All right,
How about
Tin
that?
Kitchen.
On the way back to the airport.
See ya.
Thanks, guys. DCS out.
Glass.